Hey Homestead family, we finally got our hands on some potato slips and we are planting the hay bales today. Doing is taking our hay bale and sort of cutting a little hole in it for our potato slips. You can tell it's really moist in there. It's really starting to decompose.
That's probably good right there.
And we're going to take some a little bit of topsoil and just fill it in. This is all the dirt that these plants get, but it should be sufficient for them. And we're just going to work our way down the hay bale. We're only putting 2 slips per bale because we want plenty of room for these potatoes to grow throughout the bale. I don't want to crowd them out. So that's the plan right now. So we got one Japanese sweet potato, which are those purple sweet potatoes. That's what we've been told this is. So we're going to put it on the other end of the hay bales to kind of keep separate which ones are which. But we've got quite a few other slips, and I'll show you those in a bit. It's okay, just plant it too. That we are rooting up on the back porch. I'll show you those in a bit. We've had a real good mist of rain the last couple of days, but we're gonna just water these right now. But it's still like, it's been misting outside. It's not like raining, but it's been misting for several days now. So these hay bales are staying really moist, and hopefully, yeah, we've got mushrooms growing on them, and which is a good indication that, it's a good indication that the hay bales are decomposing well and got a lot of nutrients in them. So we'll see. We're looking forward to seeing how they do. Some of the mushrooms that are growing on top of the hay bales, so should be really good for these potato slips. So we're looking forward to seeing what we get from them. Banana trees are loving this rainy weather we've been having. They are just doing so well with all this water. And we've been checking the chicken nests every day for eggs, but still no eggs. They are starting to get in the nesting boxes and, you know, kind of get up there, rustle the hay around a little bit, and do their thing, but no eggs yet. We're just hoping any day now, because they are right at the age that they should start laying. So any day now we should start getting some eggs. So we're hoping. We see some of them that have redder combs than others, and I understand that how red the comb is another indication that they are ready for laying eggs. But we have so many different breeds. I'm not sure if I can compare one red comb to another's red comb, because some are just not naturally red. Mr. Leghorn over there is going back and forth with the silky on in the other pen. So funny. So these are our slips that haven't rooted yet. So we got them in water, working on that. And then over here we have the Japanese slips, rooting those. So we'll be adding those to the hay bale garden probably 4 or 5 days from now. It won't take long to get roots growing from those. We're really struggling with the aphids. They are just, even Mountain Traditions Homestead sent us the loofah gourds, and for the longest time the aphids were on everything else except the loofahs, and Mountain Traditions Homestead told us that they found that they were pretty hardy against any kind of pests, but they've destroyed our pumpkin vine completely. They're getting into the peas, but the peas are sort of at the end of their life now anyway, so it's not a huge deal that they're getting into that. But they're starting to get into the loofah gourds actually, and it's a little frustrating. So the lady that we got the potato slips from, we were talking to her today, and we noticed that in our garden there are no aphids on the banana peppers, the bell peppers, the jalapenos, or the habaneros. So they're staying away from the pepper plants. So what we're going to try to do at the suggestion of this lady that gave us the potato slips is we're going to take some cayenne pepper and other kinds of peppers that's not attractive to the aphids that they are avoiding in the garden, and sort of make a tea out of them and spray it on the plants that are infested with them right now, and see if we can stop them. So here's what we've mixed up in the jug right there. We have a mixture of water, Dawn dish soap, and cayenne pepper. We're going to coat this loofah gourd with it real well in hopes that we can get rid of these aphids. If it works,
Hallelujah.
yeah. After we've lost a lot of other things. I've also heard that aphids are bad with sweet potatoes, so they may be next in getting the spray. So from what we've researched, this needs to be done. Just having a problem with it stopping up, and I don't know if that's the cayenne pepper stopping up the sprayer. But from what we've researched, this needs to be done every 2 to 3 days, and then we struggle with this. Every 2 to 3 days for 2 to 3 weeks, spraying it with this solution. You can see the cayenne pepper coming out of there. I'm not sure if that's what's stopping up the sprayer.
We will find out in just a second.
But we're on a quest now. We will not be defeated. Has it stopped it?
In a little bit. I'll be right back. This is a labor of love. It's a love-hate relationship. I love my plants and I hate the aphids.
And I'm not sure how he feels about this sprayer either.
Well, we have a decent relationship right now.
So it quits again.
And I might be going to Lowe's. All right. Looking good. I just have to pump it more than I do my other one. I've got another one that I'm using for my food plot, and it does really well. I don't want this stuff spraying back in my eyes because it's got cayenne pepper in it, and that's cayenne pepper and eyes don't go well together.
So that's the continuing saga of the aphids. We'll let you know how this worked if it got rid of them.
One thing I would like to mention that I have realized, I think I know why the soap, you use the soap, because after releasing the valve on it, the soap makes it really sticky when it dries, because my hands get really sticky. So I think it's sticking on the cayenne pepper. I don't know, I'm not a scientist, but I'm just assuming because it's really sticky on my hands right now. So maybe it's making it stick to it, and it will keep it on there so that the aphids just stay away from it.
Yeah. We'll see.
It's working now, so I'm going to spray these, and I'm going to spray the purple hull peas, and we'll just keep spraying. I'm going to spray this whole jug.
Not today.
No, but it is kind of unique how the aphids and the other bugs really don't mess with the pepper trees. These are the bell peppers and the jalapenos. There's the habaneros. They really haven't touched them. They're not going to eat them.
Or even the banana peppers. They're not hot peppers, but they still haven't.
So it's really kind of unique. I think I've coated that one pretty good.
Okay, so we will let you know how it goes, folks.
Stay tuned.
Updated. If you have had any successful methods of getting rid of the aphids and dealing with them, keeping them from destroying your crops, comment down below. Let us know, because we are at a loss and becoming sort of frustrated with the whole situation. So we appreciate any kind of help, any kind of tips, any kind of advice you can give us on dealing with these guys. So until next time, you guys have a great week, and don't forget to do your best and let God do the rest.